Hi friends, this is Arun from Infosys. I've been working with Infosys for the last 13 years and it's been a great journey so far. And I've been learning every day with our colleagues and our managers and all that. So we really have a great environment at Infosys where it encourages a lot of things like the personal life and your motivation to do things better. So as a part of that, I recently picked up gardening as one of my hobbies, and this has really come up really well. And last, maybe you can say from January 2020, I started this more in a formal way, that we started this terrace garden which you can see in my back. And this is I'm in Hyderabad. This is somewhere near to the Secunderabad, those who are outside Hyderabad. So this garden I started with a very minimal space of this short space, but it has really grown with the interest as well as the more harvest that I can see and more fruits that I am getting in. So when you really work hard and you see the results, that definitely encourages you to do more. So similarly, so here also in this garden, with the encouragement from our family, really my wife and kids, they are also supporting very well, and I can make this garden so successfully now, and it is really growing, and I'm really happy to introduce you to my garden. And we also have lot of videos uploaded with my learnings and also with the updates that I get in YouTube channel. That channel is called the Green Channel. When time permits, have a look at it. I keep giving them a lot of updates there, and share my joy of gardening there. So I'll take you through a quick round of this garden a bit later, but I should tell you, this garden is helping me in making my life more green. And when you have stress, you can come here, relax, and then get your mind fresh and go back and get started working on this. And especially in this pandemic, I'm really making this as a great time that I can spend here outside the work. When you have to schedule your time at home, and the rest of the time, anyway, now we can't go anywhere much and can't do anything outside. So this is the place where I can come, spend time with my family and do more creative work here. You can connect with your earth, Mother Earth, and then be eco-friendly and help the nature. So I'm contributing mine, and I hope you all are doing it. And I hope if you have anything that you need on the gardening, whatever I know, I can share. I'll be more than happy to be contacted, and you have my all the details in the links below in the description. You can connect me through my YouTube channel, or you can connect me through my FB. So let's have a quick round of the garden, and I'll show you what I have. In the center of the garden, we have arranged a bouquet kind of a arrangement where you can see all the kinds of flowers with the different colors, and that should really attract lot many bees and butterflies, and that also will have a soothing effect on your eyes. When you enter into the garden, you can see a nice colorful bouquet in the center of the garden. In this setup, you can also see some herbs like pudina and all of that, and you can also see some air purifiers and some medicinal plants. So the air purifiers, like you can see the basil, so which is really a good smell when you get in there, and that if it is in the set, it will purify the air there. And you can see the butterfly flying, and then you can we can't invite, right? So they come automatically. So they, when you give such kind of an environment for them, so they come, and then those bees and butterflies can help pollinating the other the vegetable plants and all other things. So have this kind of a colorful setup in the garden. Now let's have a quick round about our garden. In the beginning, you can see the sweet corns which have come in the 2 tubs there, and next to it you can see a small newly bought a passion fruit, which is generally not a regular plant that you get in nurseries. So we had to search for this, and finally we bought it in. Now we have to repot it to a bigger container. And next to that, you can see some tubs which are on slightly arranged on a height. This is mainly to drain out the water. We should always not keep the containers directly on the terrace. The water will stagnate there, so arrange them slightly on a higher position. And after that, of course, you can see the center spread in different steps. You can be as creative as possible to make this more beautiful. And as I said earlier, these are the things which will actually attract the butterflies and bees and all other insects to help pollinate for the other vegetable things. So otherwise we may have to do a hand pollination and all that. So on to the other side, you can see all of these pillars. Mainly when you're putting on terrace garden, you have to put them on some the foundation. Wherever there are some beams on the terrace, you have to use those spaces so that the weight is on the right place. And this corner we have put in some fruit plants, like you can see the pomegranate, water apple, mulberry, and star fruit, like this. These are all different rare fruit plants that we bought. And just before that, you can see some leafy vegetables and all put in there. They're coming up well. So with these things, you can straight away use them for your kitchen. And then next you can see some beans varieties which are arranged with a vertical frames. Generally these beans and different kinds of varieties are there in beans. They may need some support to creep and then get the harvest. Here on the other side of it, this is the main area where we have more plants, more vegetable things. You can see the frames being built. Those are with the coconut strings, so that will help them for the creepers to catch with the strings and then move on. And you have snake guards and ridge guard, and then you have below you have various kinds of beans, tomatoes. Here you can see a nice little tomatoes coming up. And then some of the mirchi is also there. You can the chili that you can see on the left side, that gives a good crop as well. And in between these things you have some flower plants as well. So you have to place them in such a way that the bees and butterflies and these things will kind of keep moving between these vegetable things, whichever needs pollination they can help. And towards this side you have other kinds of beans which are on top, where and the brinjal in the middle, where multiple kinds of brinjals are there, like different colors, shapes. Brinjals are available. And we have used all kinds of containers. That's more important, where water, don't waste anything that you have at home. Use either it is bags or buckets or whatever, so you can use them. And then decorate the things with whatever that we have at home. And now you can see different creepers coming from the ground, which are from the staircase, and also taking the frames. So this is how we have arranged them, and we can take a long time to explain and go through, but hope you can use this space wisely and make sure that the garden is decorated and you can spend more time with your family there. Hope you all like it. Don't forget to share the joy of gardening.